Hello, I'm Connor Murray.
My name is Edward Smith. I'm a mass communications major.
I am Candace Kirk. My major is pre-vet.
My name is Kimmy Patterson. I'm majoring in web design.
My name is Anna, and I am a digital media and design production major.
Gotta say that this is definitely surreal. I didn't think I would be making a video like this. Didn't think I would be making a video at all. And certainly not about a virus sweeping the entirety of the planet. Considering the events that are happening, like when I found out about classes being all online and the campus being shut down, that wasn't a particularly big surprise to me.
When I first found out that spring break was extended and classes were going online, it really worried me because I'm a student worker and I rely on that income completely. So I didn't know what was going to happen there. I didn't know if I was going to be able to, eat, pay rent, anything for months. Luckily, the school came through on that, and we have our normal paychecks every month.
I thought, it's one more week. It'll be fine. It'll blow over. We'll be back at school. Everything will be normal. As you can see, it is not that way.
It's the first time I've been to college. I've never been before, so it's been an experience so far, but not like what recently. So when I found out spring break was extended and we were going to go online with everything, my first thought, working full time was, oh, cool, I'll have more time. But it turns out working from home and going to school at home, it's a little harder to separate the two. I find myself working longer hours and then trying to fit the homework time in between all that.
Honestly, I was obviously scared, but I was also relieved at the same time because I only had 2 classes that I had to go to on campus. It was scary too because I was like, okay, this is real.
Major news has mostly come from eLearn regarding classes. That's where I get most of my stuff for that. In regards to world events or the status of COVID and all of that, that's generally coming from social media or my friends. My friends generally keep in touch with that kind of stuff.
I don't watch the news. When we lived in Florida, they used to freak out every time a hurricane sprouted near Africa, and I just after a while got tired of it. So I have been depending on people I trust or teachers emailing us, checking the Chattanooga State website or my bosses at work.
I'm not a huge news person, like news outlets. Pretty much everything that I know, I've heard from friends or research articles.
A major source of news for me has been this app called NewsBreak, which gives local news and global news. It's very important for our society to have access to information about the coronavirus. However, what I've seen is just people writing articles trying to get people to click on the most outrageous, the most sensational headlines. I feel like it's all about earning money off of a conflict rather than actually giving people information that they need.
It's definitely super important, I think, for people to be having access to accurate information, especially because there are kind of 2 sides of either spectrum that are super extremist right now. We just need to make sure that we're not overloading the medical system, because if we have too many people sick at once, then we won't be able to take care of everyone. The vast majority of people if they get it, are going to be fine. However, for those that aren't fine, we need to make sure that we aren't clogging up hospitals with people all at once.
It's very important for society to have accurate information, and I think the toilet paper panic is proof of that. We really just need to keep our heads on straight. It is what it is, and don't panic. We just have to pay attention and find the right information to protect ourselves and protect others that we love. And, just, I think that's the important thing.
Definitely the most bizarre thing that I've heard that has come out of all of this is the weird croppings of eco-fascism that you see sometimes. It's very rare, but occasionally you'll find some people that have this weird sentiment like, oh, well, when you think about it, we're the real virus, man. And thankfully, like I said, uncommon, and it seems that most people generally dispel that immediately and just kind of tell them to shut up because, like, come on, man, that's ridiculous.
Everybody knows the toilet paper thing. Couldn't figure that one out. It was really weird to go to the store and see the aisle completely cleaned out, and all I could think was, it's not a stomach virus. I don't understand the panic.
People boycotting, like, Chinese, not even just Chinese restaurants or businesses, but like Asian businesses, like Eastern Asian mainly, which is really disappointing that people are using this really dark and sad time to be racist.
To be completely honest, I could be a hermit anyway, so this kind of suits my life. Not much has changed, to be honest. It's everything school related that is not taken quite as long to get used to as I thought, but still been a little bit of an adjustment. Since the outbreak, I've been studying more. I could say that. I've been playing more video games. I've been staying up too late, and then it gives me a chance to procrastinate. Another thing about campus being closed is being a communications major. Being on campus gave me a chance to go into the radio studio and practice radio production and being an on-air personality. And now with campus being closed, there's nothing I can do. I mean, I won't be able to go into studio for the foreseeable future.
I'm sure everybody else is going to agree with me. I want to go out and I want to spend time with my friends. Being cooped up in my room has really put me in a really dark place. Not just because my lights are off. Like, mentally, I'm struggling.
I work full time. My company, I'm very fortunate. My company was able to go full remote, and it's actually been pretty cool. They set up, it's weird not to see these people every day that you work with. So they set up these virtual meetings, just fun things. They call them the water cooler chats, and we have pet therapy once a week, and everybody brings their pets up, and sometimes you see a kid run by. So it's been really great to connect with those that we work with.
The only real change is, my classes, but because of that, I've definitely got a lot more free time between all of my assignments. So things that I've been doing more since the outbreak started, I have, between everything that I'm doing for school, I've got a lot more time to focus on stuff that I want to be doing, such as, I play fighting games a lot. That's something that I'm super passionate about and I love a lot, and it's something I want to practice at and get better with. In a similar vein, I've been playing a lot more Final Fantasy XIV. It's a massively multiplayer online role-playing game, as much of a mouthful as that is, but the bizarre side effect of all of this is that I actually have more free time. As someone that spends a lot of time with my friends online, all of my friends are online, so this gives me way more ample opportunities to talk to them.
What I've been doing more of, I guess, is communicating, reaching out to my loved ones. Got a lot of family in Florida. I've got siblings, one's in Canada, actually one's in Washington State. He's doing okay so far. And a sister close to there too. So just reaching out and making sure everybody's okay and making sure we stay connected.
Art and video games. Did a painting of Stevie Nicks. Looking at the moon.
While sitting home during the week, I've been watching more TV. Right now, I'm like binge watching all of the Criminal Minds episodes. Don't know why. Love them. I'm so glad it's been sunny for the last 2 days because you know what it's like to be stuck in a house when it's pouring down rain for like 2 weeks straight with 3 dogs. Not just 3 dogs, 3 giant dogs.
Do celebrities count? I heard Tom Hanks had the virus. Him and his wife. That's really sad. It made me really sad because I was like, I love him.
I don't know anyone who's sick or infected with this virus. I just hope that everyone stays safe.
If you don't trust my account as someone who doesn't know anyone, I recently found a tweet from a user that got coronavirus and documented their firsthand experience with it and their recovery process. And I feel like for a lot of people that'll be that'll be a source of comfort and relief for a lot of people.